Good late morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Well, do I have things to report today, ladies and gentlemen? Let me start at the beginning. George, the Polish man who has been evacuated from Key Largo along with my son, that has been staying next door with mother and coming over here, said, "I smell gas." He said it with a Polish accent, which I cannot do right now. And I said, okay, see, this happened a few years ago, I better back up, where people said they smelled gas around our front door. At that time, we called the gas company. They came out, there was nothing wrong. So I almost took it with a grain of salt, but I've noticed a little bit of a different odor that shouldn't be when I go to do the laundry. We don't really have it downstairs, although you walk down a couple of steps to get to the laundry room because we have a crawl space and the house has been built up from that. So just to give you a little visual aid here. So this kept happening, and then finally Perpetual said, you better call the gas company because I think he started to smell some things. So I called them and they came out. In fact, they're back, they're leaving right now. See, that's the gas company. You notice my computer and stuff is out here because I had to get out of the house. Yeah, so what they do is they take this thing, and I call it a Geiger counter, and of course it isn't one, but it, and it gives off this bad noise, and it was, pretty strong around the front door, and then once they got to that laundry area, it was pretty much a given that we have a total leak. So I sit here with no gas. Now, I wish that I could say that in terms of a digestion manner, because I'm always gassy. In fact, my ex-husband used to say, tell me when you're not bloated, because that's the news. So, as I speak, we have no gas. They have pulled the meter. They have shut the gas off entirely. Because, that can be serious, ladies and gentlemen. You could turn on a light switch and your house will blow up or something. So, in a way, the hurricane has saved our lives, maybe, because George was here. He wouldn't have been here had there not been a hurricane, and then maybe things would have gotten real bad, and I would have gone to light a cigarette or something and just poof. So that's what's happening. So here's what we have to do. This sounds really weird, but we have to call a plumber, actually. I'm trying to reach Mother, because Mother's actually our landlord. We rent this house from my sister who lives in Texas, and Mother takes care of everything and blah, blah, blah. So I called a friend of mine, an ex-beau. He's actually very close to Joel. And he's not able to do it, but I do know some plumbers that advertise in the paper and stuff, and Mother, I think, has a few favorites. So they have to come out and use some sort of air pressure gauge deal to ascertain the exact location of the, information pertaining to the leak, whatever. They have to find where it's leaking by using some sort of air pressure. Then when that's all in order, like next week, because it's Friday, of course, this would happen on a Friday, then we call the gas company, they come back out, they examine the situation, they hook me back up, and we're back in business. But mind you, ladies and gentlemen, hot water tank is gas, so therefore no hot shower. I have some dishes in the sink. I know it's not very good. I know you're clutching your pearls, but I was busy yesterday, so I didn't really do dishes. I worked till like 11:30 last night. Then, of course, the stove and the oven is gas. So, and the furnace, but, it's a nice time of year. I don't think we have to worry. And I have camping equipment, where I can cook water and stuff to at least do dishes, cook water, heat up water to do dishes at least, and I'll just shower next door at Mom's. So that is the latest news today, Lounging with Lisa. The video series that has me lounging without any gas, while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political identity. Let's focus on issues and leave labels at the door. I forgot my saying. I'm a little wound up. I'm trying to be calm for my audience, but, really, this isn't too much fun, especially when they have to go digging around, and, God, it's such a pain in the butt because we have a crawl space. We don't really have a basement. People have to crawl around under there, and it's not going to be pretty. It isn't. Love you.